Ladies and gentlemen, welcome today to Crespi Baseball Senior Night here at Hartunian Field as Crespi takes on Chaminade for the last home game of the season. Today I'm joined here today with Dante Ravetti. I'm Finn Joyce, and we'll be calling this game today.
First off, we have Jackson Eisenhower. He's to be the starting pitcher for today's game against the Eagles.
Yeah.
This is a pretty big game. Senior night?
No.
It's senior night, so last time the Celts get to show up for a regular season game at home.
It's a great thing. Today I know Coach Mike has a big tradition of getting as many seniors as he can on the field. Crespi this year has 12 seniors, and we have 9 right now on the field. Got Landon Hodge, a catcher, Jackson Eisenhower pitching, Josh Stonehouse at first base, Mateo Rodriguez at second, Diego Velasquez at shortstop, Nate Lopez at third base, Gavin Huff in left field, Troy Miller in center field, and Tyler Walton in right field. Some other seniors on this team are Shido Bao, Julian Weiss, who's going to be DHing today, and I think that is all the seniors.
Yeah.
Oh, and of course, team manager Alex Goldman is another senior here. Very exciting game today. 2 guys that are seniors actually for Crespi came from Chaminade, Gavin Huff and Josh Stonehouse. So
I'm sure they're looking for a big game today.
I'm sure there's a little blood in the water, but I'm sure they got some love for some guys over there, but they just want to come today and have a great game. I'm excited.
Hit some bombs off their old teammates.
Yeah. You know how it is.
Leading off for the Eagles is number 1, Isaiah Hearn. He's a good player, but
good player. I think he's committed to Oregon.
I was going to say, I think he might be committed to Oregon. Don't know for sure, but that's what the sources are telling us.
Yeah.
Here he is.
No. But he's going against Jackson Eisenhower.
He's having a phenomenal season.
Kid's just having a beautiful season.
Let's go, Jackson!
Led up his first 2 earned runs last week against Harvard Westlake, but that's not going to stop him. He's ready to just be electric today.
Having 2 earned runs led up in the last week of the season is just
that's pretty crazy.
It's pretty crazy.
First pitch of the game. That's going to be a fly ball to center field.
Oh.
And that's going to be hit over Troy Miller's head in center field. That's going to be a double, and then that's going to be a triple, but he's going to try and throw him out. Oh, the throw was there from Diego Velasquez, but bobbled a little bit there, and Isaiah Hearn is going to be safe for a triple there.
First pitch, first swing. That one just got over the head of Troy Miller.
Baby. Your turn, baby.
That's one way to set the tone for Chaminade right there.
Up next, Robbie Morgan, number 15.
Comes a pitch. It's going to be called ball 1.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Looked like a strike from this angle.
Can't get all of them. Let's see how Jackson Eisenhower can just adjust after that.
He's probably a little shocked right now.
Just stop, reset, and get after it. This can be called ball 2 there. It's going to be a fly ball, and it's going to go out of bounds for strike 1. So currently 2-1 count here. Top of the first. Let's see. All this guy's got to do, man, is just hit a ball on the ground, and he gets a run scored for his team. That's a good start for Chaminade.
It would be a good start for Chaminade. Probably a start that not a lot of people thought would happen.
I think it's just a respect thing for Chaminade, being put on the schedule as senior night can at times be put as a little bit of a disrespect thing, you know.
Especially against Mission League champs.
Yeah. But you know, they don't really care that they won Mission League. They're here to show out, you know.
That's a walk.
It's gonna be ball 4 there.
Up next to hit, Drew Kostic, second baseman for the Chaminade Eagles.
This unusual situation here for Eisenhower.
Yeah, he's not.
Got a
really
runner on
situational
third and
a lot.
first with no outs, you know. Just got to do some damage control here. Figure something out. And just get some quick outs here. Comes a pitch.
Too low.
It's going to be ball 1. It's a good off-speed pitch. Try to get him swinging there. Josh Stonehouse is going to call time, just talk to his pitcher.
A little by this,
Yeah.
by the Chaminade bench.
You know, just talking to Eisenhower, calming him down, you know. Making sure he's all right here. There it is.
There we go.
It's going to be strike 1. You know, this Chaminade dugout is
They're loud.
very vocal.
They're loud.
They're loud. You know, could be good, could be bad.
I mean, I think it's just because they had a hot start.
Yeah. Eisenhower just, it's going to be second time already back picking their first. Trying to get him there.
Steps up.
1-1 count here.
That's a close one.
Ooh, that was
Almost picked him
close.
off.
I know. Morgan at first base, he's, you know, is a little, he's not ready for that.
No,
Off balance.
he's far off that base.
Yeah. Good idea to try and get him there. Just unsuccessful. Oh, my
Strike
goodness.
2.
That's strike 2. That's what we've seen all season from Eisenhower, just being able to regroup, even when he's got guys on
He
base.
said
And
get
just,
warm, you know.
you know, throwing strikes when it matters. And he's ahead in the count already,
Yep.
2-1. So, see what he can do here to get this first out.
Tries to pick him off.
Tries to pick him off. My apologies, the count is 1-2. So. It's going to be a fly ball to right
Troy's
field,
running for it.
and that's going to be hit.
They're going to get 1 in.
They might even get 2
might
there,
get
and
2
that's going to
runs
be, wow. Oh,
2
my
runs.
goodness. The throw was there, just bobbled it, and that's going to be 2 runs to start the game off
And that Chaminade bench is
for
they're
Chaminade.
hyped up right now.
Still no outs.
That was a deep hit. All back to the fence.
Yeah. It's a good shot. Not much you can do there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still got no outs here.
This is not the start that I think the Subs
Yeah.
thought of.
Yeah. You know, baseball's a long game. They got time, but you
They
know,
do.
can't start too high. Yeah. Comes the pitch. Oh, and he's
Good
getting
pitch.
great off-speed pitch there to get him in the zone for strike 1. No. No. Times like this, you just can't do too much.
Yeah.
You know, you just got to stay calm. They need to get some outs here. Get your
Yep.
boys up to bat. Because these Celts can hit, man.
Oh yeah. A lot of power on offense.
It's going to be ball 1.
Another low pitch.
Interesting zone today from this umpire.
Yeah.
So just gotta take this time, figure it out. You know.
A lot of calls that are gonna be a little questionable on both sides.
Two, 1 count. Comes a pitch. It's gonna be ball 3. Three, 1 count for Eisenhower here. Just gotta reel it in, throw a strike here. And that's
a strike.
as obvious as it gets.
Yeah.
Got a full count here.
Go Jackson.
Let's see what Eisenhower can do here to get strike 3.
It's a grounder. Velasquez is all over that.
Great
First
job
out.
by Diego, not only getting out there, but making sure that runner didn't get to third base and didn't advance on that play.
That was a great play.
It was a great play all around.
Next up in the lineup is number 2, Anthony Costa. Pardon me, Anthony Costa.
You know, he's got a runner on second here. It's be called a foul ball.
Oof.
Little trippage there
Yeah,
by
almost fell.
Landon Hodge. Hopefully he's all right.
Oh, he's good.
That's good. Hey, but that's strike 1.
That's strike 1.
Oh, 1 count here for Eisenhower.
Strike. 0-2 count. This is getting better. I think Jackson's finding the zone a little bit after he had a slow start, but he's getting back into it, which is good to see.
Eisenhower's very much ahead in the count here.
Yep.
2 strikes, you know, no balls. So, see what he throws.
That's unlucky.
That's an unlucky pitch right there. Just
Unlucky
slipped.
All right. Up next, number 27, Eli Stevens, first baseman.
There you go, Jackson. There you better.
Yeah. Runner on first and second here for Stevens.
Good pitch from Eisenhower.
Great off speed to get strike 1 there.
Those off speeds are working.
He's wasting no time, you know. Comes a pitch.
Another far one. You should find that bottom corner a
Far
lot
one.
today.
Yeah. One count here for Eisenhower. You know, he's
Runner on
gonna
first and second.
find the zone here and make something happen. Hey, you never know. Could see a double play.
Good. Still just at 1 out.
Little late time call
Yeah.
by Stevens. So
Here you go, Jack.
trying to get his bearings together because he knows
Yeah.
he's.
He knows who he's going up
You
against.
know, he knows.
He knows the competition. Dare I say, best pitcher in Mission League.
You know, Mission. You know, these are the Mission League champs. So.
They are.
Oh my goodness, this is gonna be a ground
Velasquez.
ball,
It's there.
and that's gonna be one out. He's gonna be out at
Yep,
second
out
there.
at second.
You know, kind of
Good
got in
play.
the way a little bit of Mateo's throw. I don't know if would have counted or got anything, but hey,
Hey,
that's out
hey,
too.
listen, out's an out.
Now Eisenhower can just focus on the runner here,
Yep.
or batter. My apologies, and just get this third out.
Runner on first and third. Up next for the Eagles, number 11, Redder Coolidge.
Here you go, Jack.
DHing today,
Yep, he's a designated hitter.
so. Comes a pitch. It's gonna be
Inside.
ball one.
Here you go, Jack.
Rodriguez on that, bobbles it.
Oh my goodness. And that's going to be a missed ground ball by Mateo and tried to get it there and throw it out, and that went into the dugout.
Yeah.
So he's going to advance to second base there, and that's going to be the third run for
Chaminade.
the Eagles. Yeah. This is
It's a real slow start.
a very slow start here for the Celts. You know, I have faith that
I do
they'll pick
too.
it up. They haven't even
can
hit yet.
rally.
But, you know,
First
definitely,
inning.
you know, baseball's a lot about momentum, and got to say right now, most of it is with Chaminade.
I mean, you come in going against the Mission League champs on their senior night. You wanna make a name for yourself.
Yeah.
They have energy, but the Celts, they know how to come back.
Yeah.
They know how to fight.
Just got to get their bearings and just lock in.
Yep.
And they just got to do what they do best.
Which
And that's just make hits happen and just get runs scored.
There you go,
get some
Jack.
strikeouts.
It's going to be strike one. Comes a pitch. Oh my goodness. Whew. Flinched a little bit there.
Yeah. It's coming right at us.
Forgot that there was a net, so. Hey, but that's strike two.
That's strike two.
See if Eisenhower can get his first strikeout of the game and get these Celts up to bat.
There
Oh
it
my
is.
goodness. Great off-speed pitch to get
Those off-speed
Eisenhower's
pitches are
first
working.
strikeout. We'll be back for the bottom of
First.
first.
Here we are. Back at it. Bottom of the first. Landon Hodge. Leading off for the Celts. Let's see if we can get some momentum back on our side here.
You know, Chaminade did do a good job there. They drew some blood, man. They got 3 runs on the board, but hey, both teams have an opportunity to hit, so
It's a ball.
it's going to be ball 1.
He's an intimidating batter. You know he's got power. You know he can hit the ball. Strike
It's going
one.
to be strike 1. You know, just took there, you know, not his pitch.
Yep. He knows what he's looking for. He knows what he's going to hit.
1-1 count here. Comes the pitch.
Goes for that one. Strike 2.
It's going to be strike 2. You know, got to change the approach, make something happen here. You know, first hitter is a big momentum starter, so
Yeah, it is.
these other guys are going to feed off what he does, and
Yep.
hopefully that can be a good thing.
Way outside.
Good take.
It's ball 2. 2-2 count.
Comes the pitch. It's going to
Tips
be
that one.
foul
Foul
ball.
ball.
You know, swung there. Just he can make contact,
Yep.
as you can see. See what Hodge can make happen here with this 2-2 count. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be a fly ball
Fly
to
out.
left field
Left
for the
field.
first out. You know, hey, that don't matter.
Nope.
Diego Velasquez hitting second
Yeah.
here for the Celts. All right, good. You got the
Thank you.
LSU commit
Well,
out.
now Landon's out. Now it's Diego's
Now it's
turn.
DV. Big USC guy fight on. You know, hey,
I mean, 3 first hitters for the Celts are all 3 D1 commits.
yeah.
I mean,
First 4 hitters are all going D1.
force 4, pardon me.
It's a little scary.
That's-
know.
That is scary.
Harvard Westlake did pay the price of that last week when they intentionally walked 2 players just to get Nate Lopez up to bat, who
Yep.
scored a bases clearing double. It's a good foul ball there
Yep.
by DV. It's going to be 1-1 count for him. See if he can get something started here for the Celts.
It's a ball. It's a good check. You know, any hit, just get them on base. Their team will feed off of it.
Yeah. You know, anything can get it started. You know, these guys do have the potential. They scored 8 runs
Yeah.
in 1 inning.
Once they get the ball rolling, I don't think Shaman can stop it.
3-1 count here. Interested in what Diego will do. Good take, but maybe if it's his pitch.
I swear it's gonna be a foul ball.
Hey, full count here
Full
for
count.
DV. You know, see how he fights and just makes something happen. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be
foul ball.
another foul ball. He's just staying alive.
Yeah, it's a battle. This is a good battle.
Yeah, they should be getting ready. Go on, Diego.
Great
There's
take.
the
Great
take.
at bat by Diego. And look, just like that, the Celts got a runner on first.
That's a great start.
That's good. They're just going to ignore that first out. Nate Lopez now up for the Celts. Kid has been having an amazing season.
Go,
I
Nate.
love watching this kid
No.
play. He's an
Yes.
electric player.
He's an electric player.
He's consistent.
You know.
He gets on base.
You know,
He gets runners home.
you know.
Makes plays on defense. No wonder SDSU wanted him.
Yep. He's got a runner on first, so let's see what he does here. You know, Celts play a lot of small ball
Go,
with the
Nate.
bunting,
Yep.
so we'll see what he does here. Comes the pitch.
Tips that.
Hey, he's swinging early, all right?
Yeah.
That's strike 1, but he's seeing it.
Yeah.
Just got a little shout out there from Stonehouse as he went to get the ball. No. 0-1 count for Nate Lopez. It's going to be the first pickoff move
Yep.
first there.
Trying to get Diego Velasquez.
Unsuccessful. One out here for Lopez. Just got to make something fall.
The pickoff again.
Interesting. Trying to shorten that lead for Diego, but kid's a vet.
Yep.
He saw that coming a mile away.
It's a good eye
Good
from
take
Nate.
for ball one.
1-1 count.
One count.
Goes for it
Another
again.
third pickoff move.
It's not gonna work.
You know, there's been none that are close
Yeah.
either. They're all just,
Diego's back.
he's just
quick.
there. He could take a nap and then the ball finally gets there. You know, just. Comes pitch,
There's finally a pitch. Strike.
and that's going to be strike two for Nate.
Makes it a 1-2 count.
You know, as they say, so what, now what? You know, just got to change the approach here and
Yep.
make something happen. That's what these Celts need right now. And that's going to be
They call that
strike
an
three.
out.
It's going to be the second out.
And here's the fourth D1 commit in Josh Stonehouse.
Josh Stonehouse up to the plate. Only guy on this team who does not have a walk-up song, you know. But that doesn't matter to
He
him.
lets the swing speak for itself.
He's been having a great season with 4 home runs. Did come from Chaminade, so I know he wants to have a big stellar
Yeah.
game today.
He wants a homer here.
You know, he's got Diego on first, so see what he can make happen here. It's gonna
Aggressive.
be,
Is he gonna get there?
and he's gonna go,
He's gonna be
and he's gonna be
safe.
safe at first. Kid's got some
Look
speed.
at the hustle.
You know, came off the end of the bat, but you know he made that happen for an infield single right there.
Look at the hustle.
So great work by him.
Finally get a little hit going.
Yep.
Julian Weiss up next.
You know, let's see. He had a great week last week against Harvard Westlake DHing. So let's see if he can just build on
Yeah.
that, make something happen here. Maybe even hit these two guys home.
Yep.
He is the equalizer.
That would be special.
Comes pitch. Oh
Ooh.
my goodness.
I thought that was gonna hit him.
Big ball one. I would just, I don't know. I could see that was a fastball, so I know he didn't want to wear that. But I
Yeah.
mean, if he did, it'd be bases loaded.
Bases loaded.
All right. It's gonna be ball one. Comes pitch. Oh my goodness,
yeah.
and that got over his head.
Diego,
Diego
go
Velasquez
for
is
it.
gonna run, and he's gonna go, and he's gonna be safe at home. Great play by Julian Weiss, getting run number one,
Got it right
and
over
getting
that
the
third
double there.
baseman.
Wow, that was a great
What a
scene.
hit.
That was a great scene of events right there for the Celts.
Talk about momentum.
Diego hustled because he knew that his boy Julian was going to get a hit
Yep.
there. Wow. Great
That was a
work
great
by
hit.
him. Now you got Troy Miller up
Yep.
to bat. This kid feeds off the energy.
Yep.
Great double last Friday.
Fast player. He's an athletic player.
You know. Let's see what he can make happen here. He's got the equalizing run on second, so he's got an opportunity here. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be ball one.
Ball one.
Seems like the pitcher's a little frustrated off of that
Yep.
first run, you know.
I mean,
Hey, you know.
that was a great hit.
This Crespi team, they got each other's backs, you know. Didn't have the best first inning for Eisenhower, but that doesn't matter. He's gonna get him back in this game.
Foul ball.
Great hitting. It's gonna be foul ball for Miller. 1-1 count for him.
You saved my life. Because when we got really cooked by coach, I told you I didn't matter.
Comes pitch. It's gonna be strike two.
Strike two. 1-2 count.
1-2 count. You know, all it takes is one, bro. All it takes is one.
We've been seeing that.
One, 2 count for Miller.
Come on, Troy.
Here comes the pitch.
It's ball.
Nope.
Good take there. Ball 2.
2-2 count.
Two count for Miller. You know, big crowd today at Hartunian Field, so let's see if he can make something happen for them. Great take.
3-2 count.
Way to work the count. Now he's got a full count here. But knowing Troy, he doesn't want to walk, bro. He wants a hit.
He wants a hit.
He's got 2 of his bros, you know. Sits with both these guys at lunch, including myself with Diego Velasquez, so he wants to hit these guys home.
At the center.
Oh my goodness.
Ball
And that's
was
going to
it.
be another error. Oh my goodness.
Position 4-2.
Good hit from Troy
Wow.
Miller. Bring Josh Stonehouse home.
Great hit by Troy, and just like that, it's a one-run game.
Momentum, baby.
That's what they talk about. You know,
Tyler Walton stepping up to bat here.
you know, Chaminade, you know, getting a little break there. So, just like that, it's a one-run game.
One-run game, baby.
Great work by Troy. Even if that second baseman fielded it well, he would have been there because that dude's got some
He's
speed.
fast. He's fast.
You know, these cells just, they can make stuff happen. That's why they're so good, you know. Even just little infield hits, they run out everything. They're gritty players, right?
Tyler Walton.
Tyler Walton, another
Another
great,
commit.
great pitcher, you know, great hitter as well. Gonna be hitting here for the Celts. Committed to UC Santa Barbara to pitch, so
51
let's see what he can
player.
do here. It's gonna be ball 1. Good take there. He's got 2 guys on base for him here, and you know he's feeding off the energy that these guys are providing
Yeah.
him. He's ready to get the lead here, you know.
I don't think Sean thought we'd come back this quick.
Yeah, you know their parents were loud at the beginning of this inning, and
It's quieter
they're
now.
they're much quieter now. It's gonna be strike 1 there. Hey, that's all right. Don't matter. All right. 1-1 count here for Walton. He's got 2 outs here. Runners on first and third for him. Oh my goodness. Sweet ball 2.
Yeah.
That could have been,
Catcher was
bad.
on that. That was a good save.
you know, Weiss isn't the fastest, but you know, he's adaptable. He sees these things, so
Yeah.
all he needs is a good lead, and he could potentially steal home and make something happen. But he doesn't need to do that because you know Tyler's going to get a hit for him.
Go shoot it.
And he's going to be Troy Miller is going to successfully steal
second.
there.
We were just talking about his speed a second ago, and
Dude.
he shows us.
That was great.
He beat that ball.
He did in fact beat that
Great
ball.
play.
Great work by him there. Now Tyler's got 2 guys in scoring position. So let's see what he can do. Comes pitch. Hey, way to stay
Stays
alive. Foul ball there. Kid's ready. Just taking a deep breath, getting his bearings together, and, you know, homie just wants to hit, bro.
Yeah.
I don't blame him.
I don't blame him either. Just tired of pitching. Another ball.
Ball 3 there.
Full count.
Got a full count here.
Another full count.
But again, this guy doesn't want to walk. He wants a frickin' hit.
He wants a hit. He wants to get himself on base.
It's going to be This pitcher is going to step off the rubber again, you know, getting his bearings together. He's a little shook up
Yeah.
because these Celts, they can do that to you, man.
Such
You think you're all
powerful
good
offense.
with getting that first out, and then boom, just like that. Celts score 2. There it is.
Drive.
It's going to be out 3, and we'll be back for the second inning. And we are back for the top of the second inning. Chaminade leads Crespi 3-2. Jackson Eisenhower is still pitching for the Celts. You know, didn't get off to a great start, but had a great finish with that last inning. So let's see if he can just build on that and get some quick outs here and
back.
get these Celts back up to hit. It's going to be a fly ball to Tyler Walton, and that's
Right
going to be
field.
out number
Great
1.
start. That is a great start.
1 pitch, 1 out. Can't do much better than that, Dante.
No, you can't. Top of the lineup again for Chaminade, Isaiah Hearn.
Started off the game hot with the triple.
Yeah, first pitch he saw. Got himself on third.
See what Eisenhower can do here. It's going to be strike 1. Oh, 1 count here for Eisenhower. Comes the pitch.
Strike.
Just like that, strike
Strike
2. You know, he took that triple personally, and just like that, he's ahead in the count.
ahead in the count.
0-2. He's trying to make this guy look silly.
He wants this inning over with quickly.
Yep.
It felt pretty quick though. Yeah. Because of action.
Here comes the pitch. It's
Foul
going to be a
ball.
foul ball. Just this hitter staying alive here.
Jackson.
Still got a 0-2 count here. Here comes the pitch.
Another foul ball.
Staying alive again with another foul ball, but you know, it's only a matter of time.
It's going to be a battle. Two good players, but Jackson, you know. Jackson will get him out.
Here comes the pitch. It's going to be ball 1.
Ball 1.
Try to get him swinging there. Good idea. 1-2 count. Here comes a pitch. It's going to be another foul ball. You know, Hearn's just staying alive here.
Yeah. He's
Trying to
fighting
make
for
something
it.
happen.
Eisenhower's making him work for it, though.
And that's going to be strike three. It was inevitable, you know. Great work by Jackson Eisenhower getting that strikeout there. You know, good job by Isaiah Hearn trying to fight it off there. But, you know, when you hit a triple off Eisenhower, that next at bat, he's going to make you pay. And he did
That's
there.
the Eisenhower we know and love. Classic
2
Jackson.
outs.
Robbie Morgan up, number 15.
Comes a pitch. Ooh. It's going to be ball 1. Interesting call there. But, you know, don't matter.
Doesn't matter. It's going to happen.
Comes a pitch. It's going to be strike 1. It's like we're looking at a whole new Jackson Eisenhower, man.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what happened.
Shake that first inning
He
off.
just shook it off. You know, maybe got a good little talk from his teammates, or, you know, he saw that they had his back after that solid inning by the Celts. Oh, my goodness.
He's dealing now.
Strike 2 there. 1-2 count. He's looking for his 3rd strikeout of the game right here. I can see it.
It's not even 4 minutes old.
Comes a pitch. And that's going to be
strike
strike 3. That's what we call a 1-2-3 inning for Jackson
That was
Eisenhower.
a great inning.
We'll be back for the bottom of the 2nd. And we are back for the bottom of the 2nd inning. Tio Mateo Rodriguez is going to start off for the Celts here. Last time I saw this guy hit, he just had a great single over the 3rd baseman's head. So this kid, you know, had a little error on the field, but, you know, he's ready to make it up and get a great hit here and get these Celts started.
Once again, great inning.
Oh, my goodness. And he's going to wear that. No, he's all good.
Already on base.
Unfazed. And just like that, what I said, we said he was going to get on base, and he did.
Gavin Huff up next.
Gavin Huff, man.
Love his walk-up song.
Great walk-up song. Great player. Clutch. Helped the Celts secure that Mission League title with that win over Harvard Westlake on Friday. Just a couple of electric catches from him and just some clutch plays. So, you know, this guy's ready. Just keep making a name for himself and get a great hit here.
The incredible inning that Jackson Eisenhower just had. Oh, yeah. Pitcher's feeling it.
This pitcher's going to get off the mound and, you know, get his bearings together. Huff's ready. You know, this guy does have great bunts, so I could see him bunting here potentially, but we'll see.
Good call. Safe.
We all won.
Close.
Good job by that Chaminade catcher trying to get Teo out at first, but he was locked in. He was ready.
That's a heads-up play.
It's gonna be ball 1 though.
You should 1-0.
1-0 count here for Gavin Huff. He's got Mateo at first. Here comes the pitch. It's gonna be ball 2.
Huff showing butt all day.
Yeah.
I want to see if he sticks with it here.
Schroeder's showing a little bit of inconsistency here. You know, maybe a little
Maybe he's getting
wounded
tired.
off of.
Maybe the ego's bruised.
I don't know. Could be anything, but you know, I know what these Celts are gonna do. They're gonna make him pay,
Yep.
and they're gonna take advantage of this opportunity that they have.
Strike.
All right. It's gonna be
2-1.
strike 1 there. 2-1 count here for Huff. Comes pitch.
Push the bunt. Oh.
There's going to be a pickle here.
On
Got
a pickle.
Teo and a pickle there, and it's going to be out number 1. Gavin Huff still up to bat now with the 2-2 count.
2-2.
And, you know,
Just
hey,
like that.
that was a good play there by Chaminade. But I know Huff doesn't care. He's going to get a hit out of
He's gonna
this.
step up here.
He's going to make something happen.
Foul
It's
ball.
foul ball.
Never trusted you again.
Gavin Huff also coming from Chaminade.
Yep. So, you know, for him,
Means a
I'm
lot more than hit to him.
Yeah. I'm sure he wants to do well here. Comes a pitch.
Tips that one.
Good job
Foul
by
ball.
Huff staying alive here. 2-2 count.
Why you are so far away? So what's Gavin?
Comes a pitch.
Far.
Good take for
ball.
ball 3.
Full count, ladies and gentlemen.
Full count. Here comes a pitch. It's going to be ball 4.
Gonna walk. Back on base.
Just like that. So it's
Good
got a
at bat
runner on
for
first
Gavin.
again. Landon Hodge up for
Back at
the
it.
Celts. The Celts are at the top of the order just like that.
Yep.
You know, I know this guy. He's trying to make something happen here.
Big time player. He makes big time plays.
Here comes a pitch.
Be a
It's going
strike.
to be strike 1. Yeah. Huff's at first here.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness, he's coming with the vengeance right here.
It's a foul ball, but that one was hit.
0-2 count though, so he is behind the count, so he's got to make something happen here.
Sends that one up
and
the
that is
middle.
going to be a single
It's a good hit.
and a great hit by Landon to get it there in the gap. You know,
Right up the middle.
that was a great two-strike approach there, and just get something out,
Yep.
make something happen.
Get something going. Diego Velasquez up to bat. Following that hit from Landon. I'm expecting something big here from Diego.
He's got a runner on first and second here. So, see if he can
It's like bacon happen.
make something happen and just keep this rally going here for the Celts. Here comes the pitch.
Another far outside pitch.
Good take for ball 1.
I can eat as much as I want and don't get fat, bro.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, say stuff this is wrong.
Strike one.
It's gonna be strike 1 there.
1-1 count.
One count for Velasquez. You know. Comes a pitch.
He went for that
Good swing. He was trying to get all of that
one.
one.
Yeah, he really was. Just making a 1-2 count.
Comes a pitch. That is going to be a very interesting strike 3 call there.
Yeah.
But, you know, can't do anything about that.
Can't do anything about that, but
Nate Lopez up for the Celts here. Number 3 hitter. You know, didn't have the best first at bat, but he doesn't care.
nope.
He's ready to just get after it and make something happen here. He's got Huff on second and Landon on first, so, you know, wants to take the opportunity
Yeah.
of these guys on
Take the
base
lead.
and get some more runs scored for the
Send
Celts
his
here.
boys home. Strike 1.
That is another interesting call.
That seems to be the
for
story here
another
today.
strike. Yeah, very interesting box from this umpire today. But, you know, whatever works. You know, got to thank him for being here.
Yeah.
There's not many people want to be umpires anymore. Comes the pitch.
That's gonna be the ball.
There. Yep, that's
There
the
we
ball.
Starting to get the hang of it.
What happens when the catchers make you really bad for a toe like over?
1-1 count here. Comes the pitch. And that's gonna be. It's gonna fall. That's
That's
gonna
can't
be
get to it.
strike 2. No, doesn't matter. Just missed that.
Like your dad, kind of young, bro. Is he young?
1-2 count here for Nate.
Damn. He doesn't look like 57.
See if he can just make something happen here.
Dad? He's going to a gym part-time.
He works out at home.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Comes the pitch.
Ooh,
Oh my goodness, that
good
was a
hit.
great ball. And that's going to hit the fence.
Hits the
Gavin
fence.
Huff is going to score with ease there. And Landon Hodge is going to stay at third. And that is another double by Nate Lopez.
Nate Lopez, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, just like that,
Wow.
we got a tie game. Could consider it being 0-0,
0-0.
you know.
But with the momentum the Celts have,
Yep.
and Josh Stonehouse up to hit,
Woo! You got your 4-hitter
I
up
don't
to bat.
think it's gonna be a tie game for this one.
Got a man on third and second. You know, got an infield single first at bat, so he's back. He wants a real piece here, and I'm excited to see what happens here. Here comes a pitch. It's gonna be ball 1.
Ball 1.
Great take by Josh there. This guy came from Chaminade, so
Yep.
you know he wants to have a great game today.
I need to get my scoring update from this.
Comes a pitch, and that's going to be a
crushed.
double. That's going to fall,
That's
and that's going to
double.
be an easy double by Josh Stonehouse, and that's going to be another 2 runs for the Celts. Great hack by
Great
Josh there,
hit by Josh
and just
Stonehouse,
like
the
that,
former Eagle. And that bench on the Eagles
Ooh.
side, that is a quiet bench.
the bench is quiet, the parents are quiet,
I'm sure they are sad they gave up Gavin.
and just
Josh.
like that, you blink, Celts are up 5-3, Dante.
Thank you, Chaminade.
Hey, that's what
Thank
you love
you.
to see. Thank you, Chaminade, for giving us Gavin Huff and Josh Stonehouse. You know, hey, got a walk. Gavin Huff scored, and Josh just got
Josh.
2 RBIs with that double there. So, gotta love that.
Julian Weiss back up to hit. Already
Julian
had
Weiss.
a great first at bat.
Yep. See if he can just keep this.
What I said, not a tie game for long.
Keep this rally going.
It's outside again.
It's gonna be ball 1. Wow. That was just 2 great pieces of hitting by Nate Lopez and Josh Stonehouse to get these Celts up. Gotta love it. It's a team sport, man.
Yep.
That's gonna be a grounder to short, and that's gonna be the third out. And we'll be back for the third. And we are back for the top of the third inning. Number 9, Drew Kostic, is going to get it started here for the Eagles. Celts just got a 3-run inning there to be
Big
up
inning.
in this game.
Big inning for the Celtics. They took the
5-3.
lead. Up by 2. First pitch.
It's going to be
Center field.
center
Troy Miller
field.
can't get to it.
I wouldn't run to third, my boy.
It's a good piece of hitting there.
It's a double.
That's a double, you know. Hey. Eagles are just showing up today.
Yeah.
Can't lie, it was a good hit. Well, just like that, the Eagles got a guy on second base. No outs.
So like, they
Now up to bat, Cruz Rodriguez.
using a bunt. It's a bunt.
Comes a pitch.
There's bunt. Oh, Jackson's there. Oh,
Wow.
Don't know what happened
That
there.
was just interesting scene right there. Ball was dropped, and then fast runner for the Eagles, so he was safe at first
I
base.
guess that's why you hustle through every play.
You know, good work by them to good hustle play there. Anthony Costa now up for Chaminade. No outs, runners on second and first for him. So let's see what he can do here.
For bunt again.
He did leave the bunt to out, so that's going to be strike 1. No.
Here you go, Jack.
You know, 1 strike, no balls, no outs as well.
Bunt again. Jackson's on it. Gets it there.
And that's going to be out number 1.
There we go.
Great work there by Eisenhower to get that, you know. He wants to get these outs himself, you know.
Yeah.
He realizes the position he's put his team in, and, you know, doesn't matter. He's just trying to get these outs and
It's a good out.
good out. The runners did advance there to 3rd and 2nd.
Now it's Eli Stevens, the first baseman.
Comes pitch. It's going to be strike one. Wow, great off-speed pitch there to get the strike. Batter stepped out of the box, thinking it was going to hit him.
Yep. Fell right back in.
But that ball stepped right into the strike zone for strike 1. Comes pitch.
Foul ball.
And just like that, strike 2.
2. 0-2 count.
You go, Jack. You go, Hodge.
God, Jackson.
Comes pitch. And that's going to be strike 3. 1, 2, 3 strikeout for Eisenhower. That's going to be out number 2 there for the Celts.
Number 11 for the Eagles, Ryder Goulash. Pardon me if I mispronounced that.
Maybe Hodge.
Designated hitter for the Eagles.
Let's see what he can do here, maybe
I mean,
help these Eagles score some runs. But
against Jackson, maybe not.
against Jackson, we'll see what's happening. We'll see what'll happen.
Josh
Oh
gets
my
there.
goodness. Great play by
Athletic
Josh, but that's
play.
going to be a foul ball. You know,
Wow.
kid's an athlete.
I mean, it's impressive. Some
Don't think we got that
as
on.
tall and as strong
Yeah.
as him, be that flexible.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow.
Didn't get that on camera, but that was a great play. A foul ball, though.
That would be good.
That's what we call strike 1. Batter's going to call time.
Yep.
No. This guy Eisenhower's locked in. Didn't
Staring
even
him
step
down. He's
off.
staring him down.
He's staring him down. He's ready for this 3rd out.
Knock somebody out.
Here comes pitch.
They have the ball, right? You have to have the ball.
It's going to be ball 1. Try to get him there.
1-1 count
Maybe
here.
Hodge.
I've seen people get a little.
You have like a
1-1 count. Here comes pitch. That's going to be strike
Swinging,
2.
Strike 2.
Wow. Wow. Kid's locked. No.
They're pretty dope.
Stoney's like 250.
1-2 count here.
Not too big.
Here comes a pitch. And that's going to be
Strike
strike 3.
Great
Wow.
inning.
2 Ks there from Eisenhower. Can I just say, Dante, what a great inning for Eisenhower. You know, not the best start.
But
Made
yeah,
a little error.
He got it
but
done.
hey,
Next play, he was
he
there,
got it done.
covering the ball.
He had a
Not
guy
that
on
out.
guy on 1st and 2nd with no outs. And the Eagles
And-
scored
and
0
0
runs.
That's just the skill that Jackson brings to the plate.
ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the bottom of the third inning.
Go, Troy.
Troy Miller's going to get it started
Taylor.
here for the Celts.
All right, Troy Miller stepping up.
Kids just trying to get it started here, get something going here for these Celts. Here comes the pitch.
Swings.
It's going to
Strike
be
one.
strike one. It's all right. 0-1 count here.
Foul ball.
0-2. That foul ball there. He's seeing it, though.
Yeah.
I know him. He wants to get something started.
Yeah.
You got an infield single his first at bat, so see what he can make happen here. Comes the pitch.
Ooh.
Just like that. That's going to be a
There's
single for
another.
Troy Miller. Great work by him.
hit.
Great
hit.
two-strike approach there.
I don't even know if I put all the.
Great work
They're
by the
finding
kid
these
there.
gaps in the outfield.
Yeah, that
And
was
they're,
good.
they're just sinking them
Yeah.
every time they get a
Yep.
hit.
They're just hitting it where the fielders aren't.
Beautiful hitting.
Beautiful hitting. Tyler Walton up to bat for the Celts. No.
Shows bunt.
It's going to be a bunt.
It's a
And
good
he touched
bunt.
that in fair, and he's going to be safe.
That's a great bunt.
Wow. Great bunt by Tyler Walton there. Wow. Catcher, I don't know if that was the right play there, grabbing that ball
I think he
in
panicked.
fair territory. And just like that, Crespi's got a runner on first and second with no
Mateo
outs.
Rodriguez up to hit.
Mateo Rodriguez up to hit. Got hit by the ball last at bat, so knowing him, I know this kid wants to get a hit here.
Yep.
Yeah. Tried to get Troy there, but it was very unsuccessful pickoff move.
I thought change-ups like this. This.
Here comes the pitch.
Shows bunt.
Oh, it's going to be
Here's foul.
strike one.
Change up like that.
Hey, good idea, though. No outs. You got a runner on first and second. Just trying to advance him. And Mateo's a very fast dude, so could bunt and get to first
Splitter's more like
if he executes right.
change up is.
Is that good?
Greatest curveball.
Is he still pitching?
He's hurt right now.
Bunts again.
My favorite player of
It's
all
also going to be a foul. Strike two. 0-2 count here. I wonder if he's going to go for bunt again.
You know, as we know, Coach Mike doesn't mind giving that bunt signal with two strikes
Lot of
as he
small
did.
ball.
But, you know, very risky to bunt with two strikes because if it's foul, it's a strikeout.
Yep.
So we'll see what Mateo does here.
Goes for it.
It's going to be ball one.
Ball one.
See, I mean, he still probably gave him the bunt signal there. You know,
Interesting.
Gavin Huff last game on Friday
He never saw
bunted with two strikes and made it happen and got to first, but very risky move.
It's risky.
But, you know, hey,
Let's go,
if
Tail.
you don't have any risk, that you get no reward.
Yep. Words to live by.
Mateo's going to call
All
time,
time.
get his bearings together. 1-2 count for the kid here. Let's see what he can make happen.
pitcher getting approved by
Strike.
And that's going to be an
Another
interesting call there for
I still haven't really
Strikeout.
figured
It's
out
gonna be out one.
where this box is.
Gavin Huff. Now up for the Celts. You know, see if he could just get after it here and get something going here for the Celts.
See what he does.
Could see a bunt from him here, but we'll see. It's going to be
Almost gets hit
ball
by that
one.
too.
Good take there. 2-0 count. Here comes a pitch.
Foul ball.
Strike
Getting pieces of
one
it.
there. Seeing it. One count here for Gavin Huff. Here comes a pitch.
It's another piece of it.
Go. He's ahead.
Yep.
Got 2 strikes on him now, so see what he can do. Still up 5-3. 1-2 count here. The 1 out. Runner on first and second. Here comes a pitch.
Oh, it's a high one.
Good take for ball 2.
Makes a 2-2 count.
Yeah, what? Hey, GT got it.
It's going to be ball 3. Great work by Huff there to manufacture a full count. So, but let's see what he can do here with this pitch, because knowing him, I don't think he wants a walk.
No.
This kid wants a hit.
Just walked. Bases loaded for Landon. Goes for it.
Staying alive.
Stays alive. It's a good hit.
Kid is seeing it, as you can tell. Probably not the best location, because if you do hit it to that third baseman, you could step on third and throw it to first. So just got to get something by him, or just
Hit
get
it over.
something here.
Like that.
We have only 1 out.
Just.
Oh my goodness. It's going to be
I
a
mean-
foul ball.
That's where you want to hit it.
I mean, that's exactly what you want to do there. Just barely went foul.
I thought that was gonna be in.
He's gonna
Dang.
walk back here. He's got it in him.
Yeah.
Getting his bearings back. Taking a deep breath. He's just getting ready for this next pitch, because he went to Chaminade too. So he saw Josh get a double and 2 RBIs. So he's jealous. He's got to be like, hey,
It's his
can't
turn.
get outshined by Josh.
I'm confused right now. I don't know.
Here comes the pitch.
Another foul ball.
Kid is staying
It's
alive.
a battle.
He is ahead,
Guy like almost
as you can tell. He's early on the pitches,
This is a
'cause
battle.
he just wants to hit, bro.
You think Dr. Foss is small?
Here comes the pitch.
Good
There it
hit.
is.
Great hit.
Great hit by Gavin Huff there.
Sends it. Out there.
Tyler Walton is going to get called out at third, but
Gavin.
Gavin Huff got a double there
Great
and an
hit.
RBI with Troy Miller scoring.
Great hit. Troy Miller just ran in.
Hey, great work though
Coach
by
calls time.
great
Chaminade.
Yeah, he's down.
great work there by Chaminade to get that, see that guy running the third and get him out there.
That's now lefty.
Don't love it for the Souths, but hey,
Time for a new pitcher to come in for the Eagles.
that's going to be the end of Jackson Schroeder's pitching for today. Number 19, Brady On, is now going to pitch for the Eagles, and we'll be back when we're back. And we are back. Landon Hodge is going to get it started here for the Celts after the break.
6-3.
2 outs. Runner on second for Landon, so let's see what he can do here against this new pitcher.
New pitcher, fresh pitcher.
Here comes pitch.
Strike.
It's going to be strike 1.
It's hard for a lefty to
And then it's which side. You can do it.
Ooh.
It's going to be ball 1 there.
Ball.
Good take by Lando.
That was really inside.
1-1 count here. Here comes the pitch. And that hit Landon.
Yep. So he's going to get a
And
walk.
just like that, it's going to be hit by pitch. And Celts are now going to run on first and second.
For Diego Velasquez.
Diego Velasquez now up to bat for the Celts. He's got a runner on first and second here. I mean, every time you get to this top of the order for the Celts, it
This,
bruises your soul.
yeah, it's a
If you're
pretty
the pitcher
crazy.
for
It's
the
a
other
pretty
team.
crazy lineup. Ew. Huh.
It's going to be ball 1. Comes pitch. It's going to be a foul ball. He was trying to crush that and get that out of the park.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people here today.
There is a
And,
lot.
you know, Coach Nick, he's got his famous barbecue today, so, you know,
We got a little sample.
you know,
They brought
did-
it up to the broadcasting booth.
did get a couple his grilled sausages, and they're pretty
Oh, they were
phenomenal.
good.
Here comes the pitch. That's going to be
Grounded.
Gavin Huff
Yep.
is going to steal
Gonna
third
advance.
off of that. Wow,
And
that
he
kid
gets
is
a second.
fast. Just like that, Celts not got 2 guys now in scoring position
Yep.
on third and second. Great spot to be in if your name's Diego Velasquez. Here comes the pitch.
Another
Oh
low
my
one.
goodness. Nope.
Safe play, safe play.
No. 3-1
You hear that
count.
from the crowd. There.
Did hear that from the crowd. You
know
got to
Gavin
cover
Huff is
fast,
fast.
because he is fast. And man, Gavin Huff
He's fast.
is fast. But he did not steal there.
No, it's a smart play. It's a safe play.
3-1 count here for DV. A little bit of trouble finding the zone for this pitcher, so we'll see what he does here. It's going to be strike 2. Full count here for Diego. Let's see what
Some of these don't start at the beginning.
he can do here. He's got a full count, you know. Got to battle it off. Got 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to
Another
be
low
ball
pitch.
4. Wow. Great at-bat for Diego
Whoa.
Velasquez.
Nate Lopez
Just like that.
has bases loaded.
Bases loaded for Nate Lopez. You know what happened last time he did this, Dante, don't you?
Oh yeah.
On Friday against Harvard Westlake, he had bases loaded, and he had bases clearing double.
Wow.
I don't know. Could see it happening
I
again.
can see it happening again. If it
Kids-
doesn't happen here,
Go, Nate!
Could happen.
I think it's gonna happen.
My battery's more blenders. I think like custodian doesn't walk on it. Like
Here comes a pitch.
get away with it. Like,
There's a strike there.
Strike 1.
oh my god, we're actually.
It's like 1.5 hours. That would be long. Oh, Coach, that would be on.
Makes
Just
good
like
contact.
that.
It's a foul
It's gonna
ball.
be 2 strikes on Nate Lopez.
Was it 2 outs?
2 outs here. 2 strikes.
A ball he goes for an inside the park home run, but he's out of hell. So he scored 3 runs, but he's out. And I can go.
Okay.
That's what I want. Chances of that happen?
Zero.
Zero.
He will hit a line. Watch.
Third strike.
And that's going to be strike 3, and we'll be back for the 4th inning.
And we are back for the top of the 4th inning. Jackson Eisenhower is still pitching for the Celts.
Facing number 25, Austin Maiden. Comes the pitch.
Here comes the pitch. It's going to be strike 1. Kid's getting ahead early there.
Always nice to start out with a strike. Strike 2.
Wow.
Good strike from Jackson there. 0-2 count now. Ooh, tips that,
Ooh.
stays live.
Stays live. Could have almost a 3-pitch strikeout right there.
I was waiting to call it too. I was excited.
Yep. It was only a matter of time. Just putting off the inevitable.
Yep.
That's going to
gonna
be
another foul
another
ball.
foul ball.
Into the parking lot.
Let's just go.
Still a 0-2 count here. Here comes pitch. Try to get him there with that
Outside low.
off speed.
1-2 count here. Ooh. I
Ball
thought
2.
that was gonna be a strike.
Try to get something there. Interesting call.
Once
but,
again.
you know,
Strike zone's it's a mystery.
2-2 count. Here comes the pitch.
Okay, just like that.
3-2 count
Full
now.
count.
Full count now for It's going to be a high
fly
fly ball to Tyler Walton, and that's going to be
that. That is an out. Good pitching. Good pitching from Jackson. Up next for Chaminade, number 32, Aiden Middledorf. He's your third baseman.
one out here for Eisenhower. See if he can make that number 2.
Good start with the strike.
This kid just gets ahead early on just throwing strikes early and then
big
just really
advantage.
getting to throw what he wants after.
Another
Strike 2. Just like that.
A little bit too fast for you.
You blink, and just like that, there's 2 strikes on this hitter.
It's a good lead. He's got a good lead.
Try to get
Really?
him with that outside pitch there. 1-2 count.
Can you surrender? What's that?
Foul ball.
You think that ever happened in high school?
Just staying alive here. Still 1-2 count.
Yeah, they're not really good.
Another low one. 2-2 count. Pretty much the same at bat as the last one.
Very similar, but we'll see what happens here. And just like that,
There's
it's
the
going to be
strikeout.
another strikeout for Jackson Eisenhower.
Beautiful pitching.
I was like too.
How many is that today for him?
That's a good question. We'll have to look at the game changer, but
See if he
I do
gets
not
another
know.
here. Number 1, Isaiah Hearn.
Maybe
Back up
strikeout
at
number
bat.
4.
4? That sounds about right.
Yeah. Top of the lineup now for Chaminade.
But he
Isaiah
said, like,
Hearn.
he's not fast, but he has like the spot.
Strike 1.
He did swing on that. Little check swing, and that's going to be strike 1 for Eisenhower.
Yeah, bro. Coach said told me that, bro. It was a funny story. Like the first baseman wants to throw.
Good ball 1.
Ball 1.
I was on the mound warming up. Between innings. First baseman tries to throw the ball at third base. Feels like he knows it. He just domes me in the back of the
1-1 count here.
Did you knock out?
But I remember, like, I don't remember much.
Good
Strike 2.
Strike 2. I mean,
Second one
he's
was
got the lead again. 1-2 count.
Wow. How did the second one?
See if he can finish this inning here.
fucking pitcher was doing as hard as he could hit me. And even though I had a home run. Because, like,
A little high.
2 months.
Try to get him to swing at
Ball
that
2.
high ball there.
Oh my god. Does that hurt? Yeah, that's really hurt, right?
2-2 count. Here comes a pitch.
Low 1.
Low.
Full
It's gonna be
count.
ball 3.
I never knew who won.
Got ourselves a full count here.
My god, this inning has to go half. Come on,
Full
Jensen.
count for Eisenhower
It's
here.
a battle with these two going against each other.
That's what we've been seeing all day. It's going to be a high fly
Troy
ball.
get there.
That's going to be a ground rule double.
It's a big hit.
Good hit there.
All right. Robbie Morgan up to bat now.
He's not that good.
Right, he had a triple and a double. Shut up.
Is he committed?
Oregon.
Is that good?
Whoever fifth standing was the Vegas.
Here we go, Robbie. Yes, sir, buddy.
You said that?
Let's go, run 5.
Good jack.
2 outs here for Eisenhower. Runner on second now.
Steps off.
Keep it going, 1-5.
Here comes a pitch. It's going to be ball 1.
It's ball 1. Great pitch. Good breaking ball.
Strike 1.
1-1 count.
That is his stuff. That's just his stuff. He looks younger than you.
Goes to the pickoff.
Bro, that's like his stuff.
It's going to be called safe there,
Not a
but
bad idea.
good idea.
Switch it up.
Sometimes they look like younger than you, but like 5 years older. Holy fuck. Nah, bro, that's weird, bro. No, that's like.
Trying to pick him off again.
Almost gets him.
What do you mean? Wait, what?
Just making sure his lead isn't too big.
What? Oh, yeah.
Good pitch.
Oh my goodness. Great pitch there
Strike
by
2.
Eisenhower.
You mean that guy, you mean that
Great strike.
guy like those,
Back to head in the count. 1-2.
See if he can just get a strikeout here and get these
Just a
Celts
quick one.
back up to bat.
You are up to meeting at 13 o'clock. She was. I have no clue how old she was, but like, yeah, I know I didn't mean.
Sets the
Fly
left
ball
field.
to
Gavin
left
Huff
fielder
is
Gavin Huff,
over
and of
that.
course, that's an out. It's going to be out number
Good play.
3.
Good hustle for Gavin.
And we are back for the bottom of the 4th. Josh Stonehouse is going to get it started here for the Celts. Currently has a double and a single
Look
today.
at that big hit.
Big double to get 2 RBIs for the Celts. So let's see what he can get started here. And
Get some more points on the board.
here comes the pitch.
Ooh.
It's going to be strike
Strike one.
1. Here comes the pitch. Oh
Wow.
my goodness, that ball is crushed. Keep going, ball.
Get
Keep
there.
going, ball.
Get there.
That is a home run for Josh Stonehouse. Wow.
What a bomb.
See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. This
Oh
kid is having a legacy
my
game today.
Gosh.
Great solo home run there. And you know, hey, we talked about him coming from Chaminade.
Thank you,
He needed that. Oh yeah, look at that guy. Look at that guy, Josh Stonehouse. He's about to get up.
Stonehouse.
Hey, wow.
That is
Great
a
piece
Celt.
of hitting from the kid
That
there.
is a Celt.
Woo! Hey, thank you, Chaminade, for
Thank
giving
you.
us Josh
Thank you for
Stonehouse.
that great player.
He's a true Celt.
Wow, what a bomb.
Wow. Kid needed that. Love that.
I'm sure they miss him.
Wow. The Chaminade dugout and sideline is very quiet
They're
after
defeated.
that. It's going to be strike 1 on Julian Weiss. You know, he loves that for Josh. You know, they're good friends, so let's see what he can do here after that. Good take there. Ball 1. Keep in mind, that was Josh Stonehouse's 5th home run of the season.
Some of the monster
So-
season.
Homie's legit. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a
Wow,
high fly
lost
ball,
that one.
and hopefully that it didn't hit a car.
I didn't hear anything.
It's going to be strike 2 on Weiss. All it takes is 1. Here comes the pitch.
Ooh. Just misses it.
It's all right. It's going to be out number 1.
Troy Miller coming up to bat.
It's going to be 1 out for the Celts. Troy Miller now up to bat. Let's see what he can do here and just keep these Celts going. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be ball
In the
1.
ground, Ball 1.
Dude, I still got that. That ball was crushed by Josh, dude.
I'm still thinking about that.
Is that the first home run you've seen him hit?
Yeah,
Wow. Well, glad you got to see that.
I am too. Especially against Chaminade. Strike
It's gonna
1.
be strike 1.
1-1 count here.
Comes pitch. Ball 2. Two, 1 count for Troy. That's going to be a
Fly ball.
fly
center
ball,
field.
and that's going to be caught for
Caught.
out number 2.
Sorry, Tyler Walton stepping up.
Two outs. Tyler Walton now up to a bat for the Celts. Let's see what he can do here. He had a great bunt last inning, or maybe 2 innings ago.
Strike 1.
Strike 1. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be ball 1. One count here for Walton.
Another
Be
ball.
Ball 2.
A lot of low
In the
pitches.
dirt again. Wow.
A lot of low pitches.
A little bit of trouble with command here.
Yeah.
But hey, he's getting out, so can't hate. Oh, that's going to be a high fly ball to center field, and that's going to be caught for out number 3. We will be back for the 5th inning.
And we are back for the top of the 5th inning. It's going to be strike number 1. Jackson Eisenhower still pitching here for the Celts. Here comes the pitch. Gonna be strike 2 there.
2. Good start.
Kid just gets ahead early. You gotta love that.
Bro, I was like outside of Germany.
0-2 count here.
It's like, because doctor's concept is my parents, right?
Strike.
See ya. 1, 2, 3 strikeout
3
there for
pitches,
Jackson
3
Eisenhower.
strikes. 1 out for the Celts.
Homie was wasting no time.
Nope.
Wow. Great out right there. Gotta love that.
Number 23,
Maybe I had like days where I did that.
Cruz Rodriguez,
Maybe
up to bat.
100 a day. I do like 1,000 a week.
Here comes the pitch.
Another strike.
Strike 1 with that absolute heater.
Yep.
Got the batter a little bit off balance there.
See how fast that was?
It's the Jackson Eisenhower effect.
Yep.
I think you got a little.
Give it to him. Oh.
Ball 1.
What rank? Oh my god. When I was I had like a
1-1 count. Here comes pitch.
I
Just a bit outside.
It's gonna be ball 2.
think one I think I will die on that when I
2-1 count here.
Oh wow.
It's gonna be strike 2. 2-2 count for Eisenhower.
He did it. Nah, he's not doing it. He's like
Jackson's having a great game. After that first inning, he really stepped it up. He's been ever since then. He hasn't looked back. And look at the Celts now, up 4 runs.
Oh my goodness.
Strike.
2 outs, 2 strikes out for Eisenhower there.
Strikeouts this inning. His next victim will be Anthony Costa.
You know, I think I know what could come and how this out could happen. But you know, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna jinx it. You know, but here comes the pitch. Oh, never mind.
Almost took his ankle
Good piece of
off.
hitting there. It's gonna be a single up the middle for Anthony Costa.
Looked a little sketchy. Eli Stevens, number 27, stepped into the box.
No, that's a guy with the how's it called? With the thing on their long hair.
Here comes the pitch.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Not a strike.
All right, well,
Interesting.
interesting call on the. That was gonna be ball 1.
Visualize success. Like,
Ooh, good pickoff move there, but runner is gonna be safe
is that 90?
at first.
Is that, oh.
There's steals. Get there.
Wow. What a catch. That was a
Good jump there by Anthony Costa. That kid he's got some speed on him.
Steal second.
again.
2-0 count here.
Look how many bumps that because
Jack.
where those for school? Yeah. Oh, they don't care. Oh my.
It's going to be a high fly ball.
Flyer, left field.
And it's going to be caught for out number 3 by Gavin Huff.
Good inning.
And we'll be back for the bottom of the 5th.
And we're back. Bottom of the 5th inning here. Who's up to bat here? Teo Rodriguez. Tips it. That's going to be first out. No, he almost got there.
It's going to be out 1, but he almost got there.
Gavin Huff had that long battle with the pitcher last time he was out. He's up to bat.
Went out here for Huff. See what he can make happen. It's going to be strike 1.
Ooh. I'm taking
It's going to be
Took a
strike
hit there.
2. Couch is
Sean
going
Buff taking time here. Talk to the pitcher. Can give Gavin some time to talk to his coach. Talk some strategy.
call time there. Just lock him in. And 0-2 count here.
Give the umps some time to get his bearings back after getting hit there.
What do you mean?
The batter, the catcher's eyes kind of looks like short.
Here we go.
All right,
He's going with the match punch.
2 strikes on Huff here. See if what he can do. Here comes a pitch. Ball
It's a
1.
high- It's a high one. 1-2 count.
Just got to change the approach a little bit here. Choke up on that bat and just make something happen because you got Landon
Get on
Hodge up
base.
after you. So
Fifth or fourth.
you're all good.
With 2 outs in the game.
Another high one.
Ball
2.
2.
Is that good? Or is that no? 2 outs. Bottom 5.
2-2 count here.
Like the first 3 innings were kind of messed up.
Here comes a pitch.
Foul.
It's going to be a foul ball.
Foul ball.
Huff's staying alive here.
Into the barbecue. What? Bro, imagine Mr. Centauri told me his trip come home with some nice ass triple fork or whatever, bro. And then, whoosh.
Comes a pitch.
Crush that. Foul ball.
He's seeing it today, man.
I told you
He really is, so
sent that out, bro.
just see if he can just get something to fall.
Just because he's the same height as me doesn't mean he has no effect, bro. He's like double as strong as me. He's probably triple that strong. I mean, I don't even work out.
Here comes
anymore.
pitch.
Oh yeah.
That's
It's going to be
fly left field.
caught for
Out.
out number 2.
Who the home run? Oh, Stone. Can you walk?
Landon Hodge. Back at the top of the lineup.
Lefty versus lefty, so let's see what Landon can do with this at bat.
Yeah, he does. First one.
Comes pitch.
Floats that one.
It's going to be
gonna be
ball
ball.
1.
I think Tyler can go the full game.
Comes pitch. It's going to be
Another
ball
ball.
2.
Good lead here for Landon.
It's going to be strike
Oh, so that's
1 there.
Strike.
Comes pitch. That's going to be
Says-
a ground ball to second base.
Ball was
That's going to
it.
be an error. And Landon Hodge
Landon
can
is
get to
on
first on
first.
that. It was a hard hit ball.
That was.
And, you know, he just ran. And he got to first there.
No. It's his second.
Drew Kostic has made quite a few errors today. Not a great fielding day for him.
Diego Velasquez now up for the Celts.
GT? What? Sean not more expensive than Crespi?
Here comes pitch. It's going to be a ball 1, and Landon Hodge is going to steal second. Good for him. Good
Keep
jump
the
there.
ball rolling here.
Yeah, I don't hear anything anymore.
Comes pitch.
That's going to be a strike 1.
Good off-speed pitch there to get strike 1.
Like that, Golden. You can?
I mean, my curveball now can. Not nearly as fast.
1-1 count here for
It's not nearly as fast.
Diego. Got a runner in scoring position at second.
Yeah, because it's side on, right?
No, back when I was still.
Looks to pick off Landon.
Catcher's going to call time again.
Nobody will care. Like,
Diego's just standing in the box
He's
because
waiting.
strike.
he's just waiting to
He's
hit,
ready to
bro.
go. He wants to hit.
Like, how about just sit up here?
Quick time. Catcher's back.
I could have done better than Eisenhower on the first batter. Think about it.
What? What are you saying, bro? You have to build normal sentences. That German people also understand.
Here comes pitch.
Floats it in.
It's going to be strike 2.
Hold up.
1-2 count.
Huh? Happen.
Still not landed on second.
I don't know. Probably. It's like a big city with like a big park. Like rich ass people.
See what Diego can make happen here.
How do you know?
Here comes pitch.
That was
I'm
outside.
not rich.
It's going to be ball 2.
2-2 count.
I mean, like, that's kind of normal. I mean, my grandpa's more rich than we do because he has a private jet. There's a
Here
private
it's a
jet
hit.
and a boat.
And we'll be back
And
for
the 5th inning.
bottom of the 6th. And we are back for the top of the 6th inning. Jackson Eisenhower still pitching.
Why is it
Ryder Goulage hitting right now.
Why is it 1-0?
Here comes the pitch. It's going to be
Foul ball.
strike 1. One count here for Eisenhower.
Stonehouse is there. Should be foul ball.
Kid's locked.
Strike 2.
1-2 count here.
What a wonderful game today. I like this one.
Here comes the pitch. That's going to be
Strike
strike 3.
Wow!
It's another strikeout for Jackson Eisenhower.
We know how many he's at.
Number 12, Maslin Bennett up to hit.
See you, Jack.
One out for Eisenhower.
But you know how Jimmy is.
Here comes the pitch. It's going to be strike 1. Great work by him there.
Like, they're wrong. It's 6-3 says something.
Oh, 1 count here. Here comes the pitch.
Ooh.
Oh,
Good catch by Landon.
it's slipped out of his hand there. I don't know if I would have worn that. You know,
Yeah.
just take your base, but you know,
That's
guess
pretty high.
I guess
Could have been a head shot.
guess this guy just wants to hit. Comes the pitch. It's gonna be ball 2.
Yep. 2-1 count.
Strike 2,
Tipped. Good pitch by Jackson.
just like that. 2-2
Two out.
count.
Got 2 strikes.
Who knows what could happen?
Jack.
Here comes the pitch. It's gonna be ball 3.
3. Makes it a full count.
It's gonna be a
Nate Lopez is there. Gets the ball to first. Another out.
wow. Out number 2. No, it's my first time seeing Nate Lopez at third base because
I was
Tails
in the
at
lineup
second.
and I was a little surprised.
I was surprised by that. But hey,
It's working.
kid can play anywhere.
Put him anywhere and he'll get the job done.
That was a pretty solid fielding play by him there.
Here we go, Jackson.
Number 21, Caden Sanchez. At bat right now. It's
It's
be a
gonna
ball.
be ball 1.
Pitch.
Strike 1.
Strike 1. Good throw there by Eisenhower. One count. Here comes the pitch.
Need a ball.
Can't hit him out.
2-1 count.
Here we go, Jack.
Here comes the pitch. It's going to be
Has to be a
strike 2.
strike. Got ourselves a 2-2 count.
3 2s. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. I don't know how much longer it'll be like that, though. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be strike 3.
3rd out.
Called it.
Good inning
We'll be
by
back
Jackson
for the bottom of
Eisenhower.
the 6th. And we are back for the bottom of the 6th inning. Nate Lopez gets started.
Ooh, it's going to be a ball.
Ball 1. New pitcher here for Chaminade. It's going to be number 8, Matson Lapata. And that just hit Nate Lopez, so he's going to take his base. And he's going to wear that, and he's all good.
Josh Stonehouse up again. See if he can get another home run here.
Josh Stonehouse up for the Celts. He is 3 for 30 today with a single,
power in
a
that
double,
swing.
and a home run.
What a day.
Hey,
Oh, triple.
What a day against this old school.
never say that. Don't ever jinx that. That's like runner on first for Josh. Let's see what he can make happen with this at bat. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be ball 1. He's ready to hit, man. Let's see if he can just keep it going. It's going to be ball 2, and Nate Lopez is going to get to second base with ease there.
2-0 count.
Did that ever happen?
See what Josh does here.
Good spot to be in.
Here comes pitch. It's going to be ball 3.
3-0 count.
And I guess Josh is not going to swing here, which makes sense. And just like
Josh
that,
is
it's
gonna
going to
get
be a
walked.
4-pitch walk for Josh. Hey. Good work by him, but
Yeah.
he was really close. I didn't want to say anything, but he was really close to the cycle.
Yeah.
Do not think he'll be hitting again today. But hey, good work. And now we got Julian Weiss up for the Celts.
Runner on first and second.
No outs.
Make a big play here.
Some good things could happen right now for the Celts.
Like that. I like that.
That is going to be caught
Nate is out.
for out number 1, but Nate Lopez
Safely
is going to
gets
get
the third.
to third base on that.
Troy Miller.
So Julian Weiss got Nate to advance to third base there, which was some good stuff.
He laughed and looked at me, so that's not good.
1 out. Troy Miller up to bat.
Sorry, I'm getting tell.
What did I do?
Got a runner on first and third for him.
First and
So
third. Runner in scoring position. It's always nice.
No, you know what? Nah, bro.
Comes the pitch.
And that
Troy's
is
gonna
going
get
to
a piece
be-
of that into right field. Nate's gonna run it home. Josh gets a second, and Troy gets on first. Great hit from Troy Miller.
Tyler Walton now up for the Celts. He got a runner on first and second.
Strike one.
Good pitch there for strike 1.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
One strike, no balls for Tyler. Here comes a pitch.
Strike two. He tried to swing at that one.
Tried to get all of that.
It's not hitting him. Good.
0-2 count.
It's
Be
going to be
outside.
ball 1.
1-2
Could've been a
count
pass
here
ball
for
there.
Tyler.
1-2 count.
Oh, outside.
And Josh Stonehouse.
Runners will advance. Josh getting third and Troy getting himself the second.
Didn't know Josh had that in him. Wow. Good for him.
He's a hustler. Two count.
You know any players on that?
Pitcher started.
Oh, yeah. He played Little League. Oh, yeah. Now I can see that this goal is broken at 16.
2-2 count for Tyler Walton here. It's going
Good
to be
hit.
a
Ah, dang it.
fly ball.
Oh, drops it.
And Josh Stonehouse is going to score
Wow.
on that. Kid's got some speed. And
Josh
just like
Stonehouse
that,
gets in. All
it's going to
right.
be 9-3.
I mean, this Chaminade, a lot of errors.
A lot of errors by the
Lot of
Chaminade
errors.
team today. They did get the out there, so now it is 2 outs. Teo Rodriguez up for the Celts. He's got Troy Miller on second base. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th.
That's going to be a. To get that, gets it. Third out.
It's going to be third out. We'll be back for the top of the 7th. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the top of the 7th inning. Great job to Jackson Eisenhower. They took him out. Great game for him today. And coming in, senior day would not be complete without Shido Bao. And Shido Bao is pitching today, 7th inning, to
He's a fan favorite.
get this game closed.
First pitch for Shido.
Here comes the pitch. It's going to be ball one. Got to get all the seniors in today.
It's a
It's gonna be
strike.
strike one.
Good pitch from Shido.
Let's just see Shido get these last 3 outs and help give Crespi this
Senior
W
day
today.
W.
knock on wood, don't jinx it. And that's going to be
Josh didn't
a
get there.
single
Would have been a great play.
for Isaiah Hearn.
Robbie Morgan up for Chaminade here.
Here comes pitch.
Good
Maybe
pitch.
strike one. Oh, 1 count here for Shido.
Runner on first.
Maybe on the wall.
A little outside. Good catch by Hodge.
One count.
Well, one.
Ball 2 there.
Why you doing that?
2-1 count.
2-1 count. Here comes pitch.
Get there.
Oh.
Wait, what should I put in? There was a ball.
You say.
Fans are getting a little rowdy.
And it's going to be a stolen base on the, trying to pick him off there, and a little bobble there, and Hearn got to second there.
Yep.
Three 1 count here for Shido. You can just focus on the batter here.
Yep.
You know, just get in the strike zone, make something happen here for the Celts. Here comes the pitch. It's going to
Oh,
be
geez, that was
ball 4,
a walk.
just like that.
Way to go, Robbie.
It's going to be a runner on first and third.
Be in time.
Coach Mike's going to call time. We'll be back right after this.
Back after that time. Still. Shido. Looking to get an out.
That's going to be
Gavin
a
Huff.
pop fly to
Good
left
ball.
field.
Isaiah Hearn's gonna
It's
walk
gonna be
in.
Out number 1.
Good catch by Gavin Huff.
One out, but one hit at 1 run.
Hearn is going to score on that, so it is now a 9-4 ball game.
Call Shido Bird.
Cruz Rodriguez up for shoving up.
Good at Shido to keep it.
Good handle by Landon.
You pitch like Shido, right? You don't? You also like spinning ball, right?
No, he spends way more.
Ask.
Foul ball. 1-1 count.
Wait, where was Shido from? It's like a Hollywood high school, right? It's what? Oh, public? I think they're like all their rich.
Pitch. Up the middle. Troy Miller's there. Can he get him out?
Good idea by Troy Miller and center field to try and get the force out there, but did not work out. Runners on first and second now.
Anthony Costa up. Facing Cheeto. Runner on first and second. Another low pitch.
One 0 count here.
It's gonna be 2-0 count.
Josh Stonehouse, I'm just going to come and talk to Shido here and just give him a little piece of advice, you know.
Calm
Did help
down.
earlier when he did that with Eisenhower.
Yep.
So hopefully he does the same here with Shido. He's got a lot of insurance runs here,
Yeah.
so just got to cool down and just get some outs here.
Let's hope he doesn't need any of those. There we go. 2-1 count. Good strike.
Did that ever happen? Like, the pitcher called like a really fast ball.
Ball's hit, center field. Troy Miller's backtracking. He's gonna catch it.
Great catch by
Great
Troy Miller
catch
there.
by Troy. Wow.
Wow. Dang.
It's 2 outs. Runner on third and first.
I would run like forward and then like look.
Eli Stevens is up to hit here.
Yeah, I caught only like 5 balls of flying.
It's a good pitch. It's gonna be a ball. See, the Crespi bench wanted that one to be a strike. Ball 2. 2-0 count.
2-0 count here for Shido. Here comes the pitch. It's going
It's
to
gonna
be
be a strike.
strike 1 there. 2 strikes away.
Was there any kid when you were Diego was on basketball?
Here comes the pitch.
What about 2?
Makes it a 3-1 count for Shido.
What? Troy? Who's freshman year?
Mateo played JV freshman year, and then he stayed on JV.
3-1 count.
Oh, he's gonna get a piece of that.
Oh my goodness. And that's going to be the third out. Hey,
End it.
hey, that's going to be a great heads-up play by
Great
Landon
heads-up
Hodge.
play. Wow.
A little bit of a disconnect there.
Great game for the Celts. Get
Hey.
a win on senior night.
Great senior night. All seniors got in today, so
Thank you to everyone that tuned into the stream, that came to the game.
and this could be the final broadcast. So
Let's hope not.
we'll keep you all informed and stay updated if we get to do it for playoffs. But thank you all for listening.